Safari in Africa every year. I've climbed Kilimanjaro 5 times.
Went to the Parthenon in Greece, saw the Taj Mahal in India. We've been to Thailand, we've been
Japan,
to
Turkey,
Oman,
China,
France,
Hong Kong,
Germany,
France,
Portugal,
Italy,
Spain,
Denmark,
Portugal,
Germany,
Hungary,
Austria,
Czech Republic, so a number of different places.
Iran,
Netherlands,
South
Spain,
Africa,
Portugal,
to Egypt,
Italy, Greece, Switzerland.
We'll be going to Hong Kong in about 2 weeks. That's all this past year. Let's see if I can remember last year.
I have a story about our kids. They were in the States and they were sitting in the car, and there were 3 of them, all who grew up here, and then a 4th teenager. And these 3 who grew up here were talking about things that they did as in junior high, and they were talking about their trip to Kenya, their trip to China, their trip to Russia. And they weren't boasting, they were just talking about things. And this 4th person said, "Who are you?" Because of the experience they had had over here.
In that 10 days that we were over here, every place we went, every marketplace, every place of business, any professional, any executive we met, the first words out of their mouth were, "I'm so sorry about 9/11." And that made a lasting impression with me. I saw a building block for communication, open communication and bridge building with the Saudi people who do not believe that philosophy of terrorizing other countries and innocent people. I've made several close Saudi friends that just seem to be just like me, with the same concerns, the same hopes, the same dreams, the same ambitions, with their take on life, and it's just, wow, how lucky could I be to have all of this now part of my life and part of my experience that I can use anywhere.
I think by being here we become ambassadors in the same sense that a lot of Saudi people go to the U.S. to study and to live and bring back the very positive aspects of the United States with them. So do we learn a lot from being over here, and we learn that people have a different way of looking at things, and it's interesting to learn that and to see that and to experience that. My preconceptions were that the Saudi Arabia was all camels and desert and tents and Bedouin roaming about, and when you get here, even in 1984, you see that it's quite developed, it's quite modern, it's a modern country. The true value of the experience is the cultural experience. Just the exotic quality of being in an overseas place has never been boring. It's very colorful, very interesting to see. Arabs can be charming people, and I found that uniformly they're polite and generous and diplomatic. And those are nice qualities.
But once I got over here and I started meeting the people and started learning about the culture, I find the people very warm, very friendly. It's really an incredible community that you just don't have the opportunity to see on TV. You have to be here to experience it.
The Aramco community is an international one. Have the opportunity to meet people from all over the world, not only Saudis, but people from North America, from Europe, from Asia. This, I would say, multicultural kind of environment, it's something where I feel at my best. Also, raising the kids in an environment like this, I think it offers to the children opportunities. They see the world from a different point of view, much more open. What I can say about the people of the Middle East, that they are soft, they are gentle. I have been almost in every part in this kingdom, and I was always treated with respect, with my family, with my wife and my 2 kids.
I've traveled from all the way in the north of the kingdom, all the way to Shroura in the south, from the Red Sea over to this side, with my kids and with my wife, and I've always felt very safe. I find that most of the Saudis that I meet by far and away are very hospitable. When we've been around the kingdom, we've been invited into people's homes. We've been asked to have tea. People have given us phone numbers and said, if you're ever here, call us. By far and away, the people are kind and considerate to us. It's been 27 years roughly since I've been in the kingdom, and I still go to town. And I hear the call to prayer, I smell the spices in the soup, and it's just so exotic. I still can't believe I'm here. it's just a wonderful feeling that every day is something new.
But I really have fallen in love with the Middle East. The Middle Eastern people are very genuine. I've learned a lot of things about hospitality, about their culture. I've kind of fallen in love with the Middle Eastern people.
Well, actually, he said we would leave when he's 50, but he likes his job so much, and we like our friends so much, we're still here.
When you're both teachers in an overseas community like this, we have the same, the same weekends, the same holidays, and it just is very conducive to family life. It's made our lives a whole lot easier and a lot more rich being able to spend the type of time together that we do here.
Because the job is satisfying, the lifestyle is good, and financially it's also quite a big bonus to stay on. So all three came together, and it's win-win.
Coming to Saudi Arabia to work for the Saudi Aramco schools has truly been the best decision of my life. The only thing I regret is that I didn't get here sooner.